Hello you guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to a layout for the Scrap Room, the Flavors of the Month kit. Right now we're going to play with the Pretty Little Studio portion of the Flavors of the Month kit. I love Pretty Little Studio. One of my favorite design companies ever. And they make so much fun things, so I'm super excited to see it on the Scrap Room's Flavors of the Month kit for sure. So in the Flavors of the Month kit, you get 4 basically mini collections, and in each of those mini collections, you get kind of a page kit. So you'll get 2 pieces of cardstock, 3 pattern papers, and some embellishments. So for this portion, and if you want to see the rest of what belongs in the Flavors of the Month kit, check out the TSR store down below where you can see that and all the add-ons and all that good stuff. You can also check out the link below to the Facebook group for any challenges or any other inspiration that pops up. So in this Pretty Little Studio little portion of the Flavors of the Month kit, you're gonna get 2 pieces of Berry Sensation cardstock, very, very pink. And then you're going to get 3 pattern papers. So we're going to get Sunburst, which is this one. I love this side as well. And then this super fun. And what I love about Pretty Little Studio is the design goes all the way to the bottom on the back. Which, don't let that fool you. Don't ever use the back side and forget that there's a branding strip. It will be too big for your page protectors. But there's that one. This one is called Blossoms. I switched it up. I love this little border down here and the cute little ducks. Look at them. And then this is really pretty. This is just gorgeous too. The back side is a beautiful stripe, which is going vertical, which is very interesting. And then this last one is called Summer Days. This beautiful rainbow polka dot. And then these fun little clouds that I feel like are begging to be fussy cut out. That's a whole other story. I'm actually going to play with the Freaky Fest formula, which normally I would like go towards Freaky Fest formulas that have, there's not a lot of solid or solid-esque papers in this collection, but I'm super excited to try something out. I hope it pays off. So Freaky Fest formula today is going to be, or for this month I should say, is we're going to need a 5 by 11, a 1 by 2.5, so that's a really tiny piece, 3.5 by 10, 2.5 by 7. We need a half circle 8-inch, and then 1.5 circle. My plan is to do my 8-inch half circle here. So then I have this pretty, right? And I'm going to use this chunk. And I'm going to use the stripes. And I think I'm going to fussy cut this because I think this is about 2.5. So I might fussy cut this out and make that my 2.5. We'll see. We'll see. These are the things I'm playing with in my brain. We'll keep it posted. I didn't show you the embellishments. I got so excited about my plans that I forgot to show you the embellishments. You'll get papers, cardstock, and then everyone's going to get a little bit of embellishments as well. You get a sampling, just like a sampling of the collection. And then this is going to be a mixture of flowers, stars, and mixed die cuts. And Pretty Little Studio has like a bunch of different types of embellishments that can come with their collections. So yeah, so here's some flowers that I got. And I like how they're like very laser cut. Here's some other little embellishments. I like this little ticket. Some more florals. It's a fun little banner piece. I love how yellow this little tab is. Look at my fun stars I got. I got a cute little ladybug. Some strawberries. Some more stemmed flowers. Dragonfly, a bee. Love it. And Screaming Garden. Yeah. So there's that. So that's what I got for embellishments. Okay, now I'm going to start cutting and finding a photo and leaving you. All right, bye-bye. All right, for this Freaky Fest format, I want to show you guys where I was at so far. So we have a lot of cuts, and this is very unique paper, so I was getting super creative. So first of all, we needed a 5 by 11. I took the stripe paper, and I made myself a 5 by 11 of that. This is the 3.5 by 10 that we needed. So I cut that from the Starburst paper. The white part of it is that. I have 3 photos. So my plan is they were gonna go right here. A 2.5 by 7. So on the other side of this stripe paper was this beautiful like floral and things. I really want to fussy cut this section out. So this would be about 7 inches. I'm going to fussy cut around that. It'll end up being about 2.5. It's kind of cheating, kind of not, but a 2.5 inch section. I want these included as well. So I took the whole length. I'm going to fussy cut this border, and that's going to be my 2.5 by 7. And I will arrange it on the page as I see fit. It will be probably more than 7, but that's what we're going to do. And on the top of that page was this little garland. I'm also going to fussy cut that out, and that's going to go on the top. So we're going to do some fussy cutting. We had to get a 1 by 2.5. I did that of pink cardstock. I bannered the end. Right now my plan is to go down here, but that's to be determined. And then I took the 8-inch half circle. I took that on the starburst or the sunburst half of the pattern paper that had just this white and the splatters. And I really liked that white and the splatters. So I decided with that 1.5-inch circle, I would kind of take it farther, and I punched out a bunch of different size circles of all the colors, if you can see them here. So the first one I did was this pink, and that is a 1.5. There are plenty more. I used a 1-inch punch, a 1.5-inch punch, this 1/2-inch punch, and this 1-inch punch. So or 1 1/4. So I have half, 1, 1 1/4, and 1.5-inch circles, all varying either 3 or 5 in each of the colors. So I grabbed some black cardstock from my stash. I just put it on a piece of the pink cardstock, matted it on there. My photos all came with a white border. They're all set. And I'm going to scatter those circles. This page is going to be very colorful and very busy, but I'm going to scatter those circles outward from where they are on this sunburst is my plan. Like I said, this might move to up here, where I would love it to stay down here, so we'll try and arrange that as we go. But I need to get this stuff fussy cut so that all my papers are set to go. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut. We'll see what's left over on here. And then I'm going to see what I have in my stash. If there's nothing in here for a title, we might even just stick a little title right there on that little banner down here in the corner. But I'll see after I get this fussy cut how I want this to go. But I'm really loving what's happening so far, and then we'll get all the circles put down as well. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, when I said this was going to be a very colorful page, I was not lying. I am loving this. I know that all this color sometimes is hard to handle, and not everybody likes to do all this color. But yeah, I'm loving the way this is turning out. I'm currently fussy cutting. So I had fussy cut this little, here, let me finish fussy cutting this one quick, and then I will show you. I was fussy cutting out some of the butterflies or dragonflies out of that pattern paper that had the florals and just the delicate things, so I had that garland I fussy cut out. I laid it on here. It's just too much. There's too much going on that I'm not going to add that. I will save it for a different day. But I had a bunch of other things I fussy cut out, and then plus I have all these little bugs and stuff that were in the kit or in the ephemera for the collection. So I've glued them kind of scattered around the circles, and I'm gonna cut out a few more little flowers. I'll show you. See, I've got that little pink dragonfly. This one was an ephemera piece. I just did this little flower. They're not the greatest fussy cut because they're super tiny. This bee, this was a little dragonfly butterfly thing. I did that flower. This was an ephemera piece. So I'm just kind of scattering them amongst the circles that they match with. And I was thinking about putting some of these stars in there as well, maybe. There's not a lot. It's like hit or miss on what I have that matches, though, is the only problem. I took that floral border and I fussy cut it out. These are basically 2 3.5-inch long sections, which make the 7-inch, and the biggest they are is 2 inches. So we're gonna call it counting. And my thought was to line it up with the black and put it just below. Line up with the black and put it just below so that you can still see all the things, but it just adds that little touch right here. And I really like that. So I'm gonna add glue on the bottom, and then I'm gonna pop up the top with some little pop dots. All right, I've got all those glued down. I got a title, I stamped the date. There we have it. I think that looks lovely. Like I said, it's a little crazy, but I like a little crazy, so it doesn't bother me. I love the color. It's so fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go check out the Scrap Room and see all the other goodies they have in store for you. Check out the kit, grab it if you can. If not, play along with all the challenges we got going on in the Facebook group, especially the Freaky Fast formula. This was definitely more of an elaborate one. It was not Freaky Fast, so don't necessarily have to follow my lead on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye.